What's going on, everybody? It's SB Patriot with SB Reno today, and we kind of tweeted out a little bit ago doing a question and answer for us, and today we're just gonna go ahead and do that.
Answer some questions. Yeah. All
All
right.
right, go ahead.
All right. First question is, what do your friends think about you doing YouTube? Well, Patreon, you can go first.
Not many people like outside of YouTube know that I do YouTube. My family, and some of my like really close friends, they support me. Some of them they don't really care. They just like, oh, you do YouTube, just kind of like brush it off. But some of my friends are kind of like really into it, and I have one friend who's like a super active sub, and then I have other friends that are just like don't really give a shit.
Yeah, that's pretty much the same with me. Only like a few of my friends know I do YouTube, but like family and stuff, they don't really know. But my mum knows because like speak to myself when I'm doing commentaries and stuff, or trying to do commentaries and stuff like that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Next question.
All right. In your opinion, what kind of designs are the hardest to pull off banner wise?
Composite style because no one can do it. So it's probably the hardest style that you can do right now. That I think anyway. Or like good manipulation banners.
Yeah, I was gonna say one of the two. I would say either for sure like what Composite does, or what Ali does. His manipulation backgrounds are kind of
Yeah,
insane, and I've never really seen anyone pull one off as nearly as good as he does.
yeah,
So
he's pretty sick.
for sure.
Next question. What was the first team that you ever joined? Patriot.
Yeah, well, see, that's kind of a double question for me, I guess, because I used to be a player and I designed, but as a designer, I guess what you're mostly asking for. I think the first team I ever was a designer for was Astral, and that was like 8 months
Yeah.
ago.
Um, I think mine was Thrust. I got kicked the same day, and then and then joined DMG. I don't know what I was thinking, to be honest, but yeah, that was my first team. My first team as a designer.
Who is the most inspirational person in your life, alive or not, and who's the most inspirational person to you on YouTube?
Alright, in life, alive or not, my granddad. He's just like the best person ever. And on YouTube, um, probably Evan Eckhard. He's a good guy. Does some really sick designs. So yeah, probably him. So what about you?
In my life, I also my pops, my grandfather. He did a lot for like the country and just was like an overall great person. And
Yeah,
then on YouTube, probably who I look up to the most, I guess, is probably Alexander Kastrikov. I really like his manipulations, and I think they're just insane. I wish I could be that
yeah.
good.
Next question. How did you get into YouTube?
How did I get into YouTube? I had a few friends that like did like gameplay uploads, like commentaries, and I wanted to do like that too. And then one day I got into a random um like game against other snipers, and they were like a clan, and I just became friends with them. And I didn't really know about clans at the time, and I was like, okay, I'll join your clan, and I just joined their clan, and then I kind of got into YouTube that way.
Yeah. With me, I got into a game with some random team, and I joined, and then I became leader of that team, and then from there really I just like decided to make a YouTube channel and stuff like that. But like I wouldn't be doing YouTube if it wasn't for Omar or Cry. If you don't know who he is, I'll link his Twitter in the description or whatever. But yeah, next question.
All
Would
right.
you? Oh, okay. Wait. Would you like to have sexual intercourse with a Care Bear, and if so, is it called bestiality?
Huh.
um,
Well,
I have no
I think
fucking
that
idea.
I do this every night. No, not with a Care Bear, but maybe like something more ferocious. So then it would be bestiality. Care Bears are too sweet to be bestiality.
Yeah, I was thinking the same.
It's like having sex with a rainbow. Can't. I mean, it's not bestiality.
Yeah. All right.
Next question. How long have you been doing what you're doing now? Does that mean style wise or like doing YouTube? I think style. Let's
Yeah,
go for
let's do
style. How long
style.
have you been doing your most recent style?
Mine about a month just after just just before I am left Obey. I started this COD style thing.
Yeah, I'd say my COD style is my most recent, I guess. My and I've been doing it since the beginning of September, but I didn't upload anything onto YouTube until I was more perfected at it. I was on YouTube channels like Fractal Films was the first to use it, and it
Yeah.
was on there for a while, and so yeah, started
All right. How long have you two been dating?
about 4 months.
Definitely.
Great relationship.
All right. And the last question. Wait, actually no, because I just saw one pop up on Twitter. So, next question is, what is your favorite style to design?
Um, my newest style, I really like it. I just um, they aren't necessarily hard to make, but it put a lot of time into it, and so just to like watch it build and watch it create, I love the final outcome of it more than any of my other designs, and I just think they come off looking
Yeah.
really sick.
Yeah. Same with me, really. I just um I've just frozen up. My favorite style is my COD style. I don't know. It's like new, and a lot of people like it, so I might as well just continue with it.
True.
And the last question is, how did you get your name?
Oh yeah.
How
Um,
did we get that? Or how did you get
how do I get
yours?
my name? Okay, so back when I was a player, I edited a little bit for myself and for like teammates. And there's an edit by a guy named Skrills, I think's his name, and it's called Partial. But when I was linking it to a friend, I spelt it like I was showing him it. I spelt it Patrial, and that's just kind of I like the name. I was like, oh shit, that's a cool name,
See,
Patrial. And
that's
when I
so
started designing, that's just what I went with.
that's like so interesting. Mine is like the most boring. It's
Yeah.
like the last four letters in my middle name. That's where I got my name from.
I actually have one more question that I want to ask that
Yeah,
someone else
go
put
ahead.
in here, so I might as well just throw it in. How long have you been designing? You put editing, but we're just gonna go. How long have you been
Yeah.
designing?
Me around nine no, around 11 months. Um, when I joined Thrust. What about you?
Yeah. I started my channel in January. I did quote unquote graphics before then, but it wasn't anything good, and I didn't really start caring about my designs until
Yeah.
about like 6 months ago. But I've been designing. I've had my computer in Photoshop for like 2 years, but I haven't really done anything or even cared until about 6 months ago.
That's the same with me, to be honest. But
So
yeah, that
anyways,
is that
thank
is
you guys.
that
We
that.
just cut each other off like 5 times.
All right, you go first.
Thank you guys for joining us with this question and answer. Everyone go on my channel, go check out Reno. His link into his Twitter and his YouTube will be in my video description.
Yeah.
And Reno, go ahead.
Um, if you have like any other questions you want to ask us, feel free to use the hashtag AskPR, and we'll answer your question in our next Q&A video.
Yeah,
If we get enough good questions and not like the repetitive or dumb shit that people decide to ask us. But
yeah,
yeah,
we'll do some more.
that's pretty much it. Check out Patriel's channel in the description on my video on my channel, and yeah, that's about it.
Well, see you later.
See you later.